the morning of Family Day, Monday, February 15th, or if you want to really count it, it is still Sunday, February 14th, Valentine's Day. It's kind of just went from one to the other, so some people think that if you haven't slept, which I haven't yet, that it's still the one day, not the other yet. So, to each their own, so you can choose. It's either February 14th, Valentine's Day, because I haven't slept, or it is Monday, the 15th of February, Family Day. So, I'll leave that up to you. But also, I haven't posted any videos or anything in a few months. I'm really sorry about that. A large part of it, is because the last video you saw, of course, was pictures of my breasts. Which, if you'll notice, they are a lot smaller. I can actually fit my hands around them. They don't sag down to my belly button, which is an excellent thing. But my left breast healed very good, very nicely. I had what they called skin ulcers, infection on the skin, the outer layer, not inside, on the upper incision of my right breast. That wasn't really too painful. It was more annoying because they were open wounds. Then that was healed, and about a week or two later, so during that healed week, I had strep throat and another infection, so I was quite sick. And then there's little cones of skin underneath both, and they're from the surgery. They will, within about a year of the surgery, so by next November-ish, they will be removed, and it'll just be the breasts. And the one underneath the right breast was becoming very red, very, very, very sore. I wouldn't say tender, I'd say very sore. To the point where I would sit and cry because it hurt so bad. And I was just like, oh my God, this hurts. And one night I even called my mother just to hear her voice and speak to her, because I was just in so much pain, and I may have slept an hour that night. Then I moved, so I'm not out in Scarborough anymore. I am downtown Toronto, same building as my really good friend Don and his wife Lorraine, who are awesome people. And I have a balcony, which I'm going to take you on a tour of my bachelor apartment when it's more daylight, because there's no light out on the balcony, and I want to show you out there. I have a hallway which has one closet which I put coats and stuff, and another one which I put my clothes, and then the shelves for the bedding and linens. My door, my bed, which I'm sitting on. I have a futon frame, wooden futon frame, which is going to be my couch / guest bed. That will have a futon mattress on it soon enough. And I have a TV with cable, internet, a large room, a locker room, a room that's just mine, just outside of my apartment, enclosed kitchen, and then of course my balcony. And then upstairs, I think it's like the 28th or 29th, is the roof. And there's a pool up there. that I can swim in. But backing up a little bit, I moved into this apartment on February 1st. The movers were hell. I'll put it that way. I'll get to the movers in a separate video because they just nasty. But then February 3rd, I went and saw my surgeon, and my right breast was fine. The cone of skin underneath was fine. No redness, no pain, no nothing at that point. Within 24 hours of that, so around the night of the 4th, sometime the 5th, so the Thursday night or Friday morning, it started hurting really bad. So I went into the doctor and was diagnosed with an infection. Started on the painkillers, it still hurt really, really, really bad. Then on February 9th, the day before my birthday, I had a adoption information session because I'm starting into the process of adoption. I'm attempting to find out if I'm suited for a child or children that are available, that are looking for permanent homes. But during that adoption session, 3 hours, 6 to 9, I felt a relief of the pain. Most of the pain went. I didn't think anything of it. Thought I was sweating a little bit, but that didn't last too long because I had drank some water. So I was like, okay. Cat! Sorry, Chloe was scratching something that was wrong. Go scratch your cat tree. So then when I left, I was alone in the one part of the subway going down with my walker. So I stopped, locked my walker, and went to adjust my bra. My hand came back really wet and it looked to be clear and it had a very light smell. And I'm like, oh boy. So I wiped my hand on my pants knowing that I was going to do laundry anyhow, and went home as quickly as I could. And when I got home, I put my phone on the bathroom counter, peeled off my coat and hung it up on the back of the hooks on the back of my bathroom door. And then from there, I noticed that the button-up shirt on the right side was soaked, like really soaked, all the way down to the waist. So I washed my hands, I unbuttoned it, removed that, washed my hands again, and pulled the right side cup off of my boob, and noticed that when I went to look in the mirror and lifted my right breast and went to check the cone of skin underneath, Chloe, Daddy's making a video. And all of a sudden there was like a gush, and it went down my stomach, over my pants, which were still on, and onto the floor. And I mean, Chloe, there was red and yellow and even some chunks. Chloe, don't. Sorry, my cat was trying to play with my laptop charger cord. But there was even some chunks. So I was freaking out, and I wanted to make sure that I was seeing right because I have low vision and I used a seeing eye cane. So I called upstairs to my friend using my cell phone and said to him, can you and or your wife come down, please? This is what's going on. I need help. And I unlocked my door, sat on the bathroom toilet and waited. When he come down, he was like, wow. We called the telehealth line. they said to go into the hospital. So I went into St. Mike's. My friend went with me. And we ended up there from midnight on my birthday, February 10th, until 6:30 in the morning. And then we took a taxi shit and we came home. And they said, I just had to wait to see plastics, and the infection was traveling, it was bad. And I still haven't seen anyone from plastics or my surgeon. But my family doctor and another doctor at my clinic is going to see what they can do. Because the surgeon has to realize they haven't looked at it and it was infected. Up until Saturday, February 13th, it was oozing. Like, I mean, really oozing. I had to change the bandages for that about 3 days, 2 or 3 times a day. I was becoming really worried. On Friday the 12th, the doctors took a sample. Chloe! Took a sample of the pus, and so they could send it in to make sure that my infection isn't resisting the antibiotics. And I think that it's not, because I'm hoping that the ultrasound that I have to go for on Tuesday, the 16th, shows that there's no pus, because I don't want to have it cut open or anything. I mean, it was bad enough that it's been open, and now the last 2 days, yesterday and today, Saturday and Sunday, the 13th and 14th, it was not leaking too badly, more minor, and I may have had to change my bandage once. So I'm more pleased, and tonight it actually looks like it's starting to actually seal up, which is nice, that it's looking like it's not gonna be just open anymore. And the cone of skin is like way small now. So I'm hoping that means the infection is almost gone, at least the part that's leaking, and that it won't just transfer to another area. I'm officially single. I had broken off with the couple that I was with, Master and Mistress, December 12th. That's one of the reasons I've been, other than moving and whatnot, and surgery, that has had me where I haven't been posting. I've been upset about that and whatnot. And then on December 28th, I got together with an ex-partner. I moved too fast with that, and yesterday, or today, whatever you want to call it, on February 14th, we amicably split up. So I'm officially single again. And then, now I am working on getting set up in my new apartment and getting my everything in check, because I'm really hoping that one of the children that the social workers, they're the social workers' clients, that it's not if there's a child that we want, it's if I match one of the children or children, if it's sibling groups or that are available, that are looking for their forever family. Because it's whatever family would best suit each child or children, which is the way it should be. But I hope I suit, because I've always wanted to be a father. I've always wanted children. Wow, this video is almost 15 minutes. So I will break it up and see if I can make some more videos. And if you have any particular questions or comments or things you'd like me to talk about, please do let me know, because some of the videos I make are just what I think would be interesting or what are topics to me. Like, I know people probably want to know how you live with having to use a walker, as well as a seeing eye cane, having nerve damage, and hard, like, not very good motor skills for your hands and arms and that. So anything of living independently or anything, if you have questions or ideas or topics. I have a cat, Chloe, if you want me to talk about her. Just name it. I'd really like to see what questions that everyone has that they'd like to ask. Thank you and have a great night. Make more videos soon.